Hi, beautiful. So, life is a mirror of what is going on inside of you. So, life, your reality around you, is a mirror reflection of what is going on inside of you, inside of your heart, inside of your thoughts and your beliefs and all your programming, everything in your reality. 95% of your reality is a mere reflection of your subconscious. Okay. And the reason why we haven't realized this is, well, first of all, we've been lied to, but they don't want us to know this because that's how they keep us under their control and profit off of us and keep us this way. Okay, so that they can stay on top of their empires. If you are experiencing disease or disease, okay, that is a reflection of what's going on internally. So also we can hold these things within our DNA. So all disease is from mental misperception and from unhealed wounds and emotional wounds and traumas. Okay, most of them can come from this life, but not always. All of this, everything from other lifetimes is stored in your DNA. Okay, so that's the case when we have children coming in who have cancer and things like that, or young people who develop serious diseases and stuff. That is from their DNA, but it is also here to teach those around them lessons and stuff like that. Okay, they knew this coming in to the life. Okay, and I know a lot of people with the religious programming don't believe in past lives, and I will tell you that past lives are real, but they're not the way some people imagine them to be, which is another video in itself. I do have a book out right now that I'm just releasing here on Black Friday, November 28th, I believe, 2025. It will be available on Amazon.com. For anybody who is interested, I go over everything about New Earth. Pretty much everything I talk about on my channel will be in that book for beginners and intermediate students who are learning about New Earth, 5D, Christ consciousness, the shift going on, why it's all happening and what's causing it and where we're going and what's been happening. Everything goes over all of it and how to shift. It is called Path to New Earth, A Practical Guide for Ascension, okay, by Tammy Muniz. And I will put the links below for that and my website. It'll be available on my website and Amazon and Kindle, okay? Back to where I was going with this. Okay, so I was talking about, traumas stored within our DNA, that this can be the case when we experience our young loved ones who are experiencing serious disease or complications, like cancer and stuff like that. And that is from the dis-ease that was not healed, that is still in the DNA, that has brought that about into this life. And also, you guys have signed up to experience this, to learn the lessons that you are learning in this timeline. Okay. And again, I'll go over more of that in the book. So another thing is relationships. Okay. A lot of times, in fact, most times, we want to blame the other person in our relationships for what is going on, what they have done to us. They are literally a mere reflection of what is going on within you and your deep down core subconscious beliefs, okay? So now, in saying this, I am not saying that anybody I'm not saying that anybody is not a victim, and I am not saying that to take the responsibility off of the other person. That's not what this is about. Okay, but once you realize that nothing is separate from you, everything is because of you, nothing is happening by happenstance. Nothing in your life is happenstance. Yes, we have free choice and free will, but it is your thoughts, beliefs, and your emotional state and your frequency, basically, and your beliefs that are creating or attracting. You can use the word attraction or creating into your reality. Okay? If you were not an energetic match to what is happening, you would not experience it. Let that sink in for a minute. So everything, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I highly suggest that you watch Energy is Everything and Everything is Energy, or get my book. My book goes into complete detail about energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay. And again, I'll have my book listed below on how you can get it. Okay. So energy, frequency, and vibration is everything. Everything is energy. Okay. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay, so we all emit frequency. And our frequency varies and fluctuates throughout the day based on our thoughts. And our thoughts create emotions when we attach to them. All right, and it's the emotions, when we attach emotions to thoughts, and especially when we do this repeatedly, that's what forms beliefs. And these get stored into our subconscious, and our subconscious is basically the projector of our reality. So, what is going on in your reality? What are you experiencing in your reality that feels uncomfortable? That might be prodding at you and saying, hey, let's take a look at this and see what's going on here. And it could be pointing out, and a lot of times the issues are the same for a lot of people, and most of them are different forms of lack of self-love, lack of self-value, abandonment issues. Most of them have to do with self-love, abandonment issues, and self-worth. And there's a big difference, though, because a lot of us think, like I remember I used to just think all the time, oh, I'm worth better than this. I'm worth more than this. And I would think that on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level, my core belief was different. based on some childhood emotions, some things that happened in my childhood, which caused me to store beliefs that I wasn't even aware of until a few years ago, that were controlling me and my reality through my whole life. And, I just thought everything was happening to me by chance, by circumstance, happenstance. I didn't realize that and understand, like most people, that our subconscious is the projector of our reality. It's like a movie, and we are the star of our own movie, and everything happening in our reality is the movie going on, and all the people in your life are the co-stars, and basically your subconscious is running the show. So learning and understanding how reality actually works is the key. So if you got any value out of this, please like, subscribe, comment, and I would like to hear in the comments if you have the courage to share with me what things might be going on in your life that are uncomfortable to you, that reality might be trying to point out to you that there's something that needs to be healed there. And I know that can take some courage, so you don't have to, but if you feel called to, share that with us, because I think a lot of people can relate. All right, and again, I'll link in the description my website and how you can get my book. You can also get it on my website, but I think first it'll be available just on Amazon and Kindle. Love you. Thanks.